Hey y'all, what it is, what it do? It's your girl, it's your fave, Brittany, back better another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is, I know what it is. We know that I post frequently. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I am almost to 7,000 subscribers, and you, just with one push of a button, can make that happen quicker. Thank you in advance. All right, y'all, get ready to dance. Let's get into our theme song. All right, we are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing a Dougie bow, our Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. I am currently doing Valley Girls season 3, okay? Season 3. I got done with the Naked Hustle. The 4th episode is up and we are done with that. And also I'm doing Baddies West and I am waiting on Playboy's Las Vegas to come out. So once that comes out, I'm 10 times out of 10 gonna review that as well. So make sure y'all go over there. Link is down in the description box below and become a paid member so you can watch some more of my raw and uncut reviews. All right, y'all, without further ado, let's go and get into Young and Reckless. Now, this was a good episode. I am going to let y'all know that Kennedy in this all pink is built like some hard oats. I'm not going to lie to y'all. She look a mess in this sleepwear. It looks a fool. Very much. She's built like a hard bag of oats. Okay. I don't care for Yaz like that. Yaz be doing a lot to me. The only way she get camera time is through other people's beef. Kennedy definitely was ducking the fade with Lauren. You should have got out there. You apologizing on the panel last week, or earlier this week, but you're ducking the fade. Lauren talking all crazy. Now you, oh my gosh, like, no, I'm not gonna fight her. Goody, girl, you just got beat up. Like, pick your battles wisely. I definitely believe that Lauren and Jazz was up in there with each other. I ain't gonna lie. They was match for match, blow for blow. It definitely was a tie. A strong tie. I'm tired of Caribbean. Like, girl, I don't care about you being boring at this point. Like, either do something or shut up. You know, her getting up on the couch, getting up when they got in Cancun. Like, oh, well, I'm just trying to make sure y'all not calling me boring. Like, why are you talking? Are you looking for a moment? You haven't fought. Are you about to fight? No, so shut up. Like, be quiet. So, I don't know what issue Snow Blue has with Ferrari, but she was doing a lot. Like, girl, we ain't seen you the whole season. Just vibe twin. Also, Side pulled out some of Legacy Quick Weave. We definitely need that back glued in ASAP soon as possible. Like, why is you pulling out the girl Quick Weave? I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them girls, like, I really don't care. I really don't mind. I would definitely do skinny dipping, around the neighborhood. I really don't care. It gave YOLO, it gave you only live once. Now, I'm not the type of girly that's gonna, do anything with my homegirls. It never gave that you're my homegirl. Maybe if I met a girl and she was on that type of timing and we started off on that type of timing, okay, cute, cool. But with my homegirls, I'm not doing it with my homegirls. That's crazy. I don't even look at my homegirls like that. Ooh. I definitely want to try the roll up thing. I was thinking about doing that the other day for my man. Very much. I wanted to see what it was giving. Hey, reviews, let me know. Tell me down below. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've never ate the booty. My groceries definitely get ate, but I'm not doing that on no man. No girl either if I ever wanted to deal with a girl for a day or so, but a man, it is girls out here that do that. I'm just not one of them. I do think that it was lame that Sai and Zanaya went to sleep on the PJ. It's kind of like, this different experience, just like enjoy yourselves, Why go to sleep? Enjoy yourselves, have a good time, be with the other girls. I get what Kayla is saying, but I really understand where Nugs is coming from. The girl's emotion is how she just had a baby. She's probably going through postpartum. Her hormones are out of whack. They're out of balance. Like, just let her be. She crying because her mind is all over the place. She want to, kind of enjoy herself. She been pregnant for 9 months, so she want to be outside, and y'all is trying to take that away from her, and she don't want that to happen. So just let her be. Like, I definitely understand. Just let her be. Let her have a good time. I love Ferrari's new confessional look. One thing about Ferrari, when it comes to 10 times out of 10 with young and reckless, she gonna have on a cute outfit. Boom, so they make it to Cancun and they got the mariachi band out there. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? They doing anything. Living life, vibing, you know what I'm saying? It's giving. They doing what need to be done. The girls is enjoying themselves. Ferrari ends up making a speech letting it be known that she is the head one in charge and y'all need to back up. Y'all not gonna be messing up her house, but before y'all eat and get full, get tired, get sleepy, run these fades real quick and mess up the house again. What was the purpose of the speech? So Nugs is ready. She need that because, as y'all know, at the office, Legacy threw the food at her. So she like, you want to throw plates, man? You want to throw plates? You want to do too much? I got you. We in Mexico now. Let me get that. Let me run that real quick with you. I ain't gonna lie. Nugs must have been very irritated. She must have wanted that second plate because the way she tore Legacy up. I ain't gonna lie to you. That arm was going. But I pray to Jesus that arm is going the same way when she get to see Mel. I'm serious because like she said, and she has admitted this before, she don't get no brownie points for fighting Legacy. It's Legacy mouth. I understand that. But how hard she be fighting Legacy. Like, she be fighting Legacy hard. And she fight all them hard. But I just feel like this round right here, she fought that girl hard. Like, she fought her very hard. Like, a point had to be proven. So I hope that this same energy, that same force or more comes when she see Mel. Like, I want you to give it your all. The same way you put your stuff up, pull that skirt up real quick. I want that same energy to be there when Melanie Fox comes in the house. And I definitely believe that Legacy will still bother her and mess with her. But, I understand why she stood on business. Like, don't throw nothing at me. Don't throw no food at me. So I definitely understand why she took Legacy through that, because Legacy did throw food, in her direction and tried to throw it at her. So I get it. I definitely understand why she powered up on her real quick. I just want her to have that same energy for people who can match her energy. And I do feel like, to an extent, Nug is coming to redeem herself very much. After she fight Legacy, she like, is y'all cool? Like, what's up? What is it giving? And, later on in the scene, she does call some of the girls out. She's just all up and down these young and reckless streets and storylines. So Lauren calls Kennedy out, and the fade could have happened right then and there. But Nugs, Sai, and Kayla decided to speak. And I'm like, why are y'all talking like a fade is about to be happening? Shut up real quick. I don't blame Lauren because Kennedy was popping in, talking all that stuff. So she's trying to, make her stand on business. So Nugs decides to stand up and try to call the girls out. But before we get to her, let me get to Yaz real quick. Yaz, Legacy said this somewhat this week, like Yaz was born and Yaz should have went home. And to an extent, I do agree. Yaz got on the panels early on lying, talking about how she was fighting for Minnie and she had Minnie back. But ever since that panel and every episode since then, you have done nothing but say something to Minnie out the way. Whether you want to fight Minnie or you just being like, Minnie, you be doing too much. Minnie ain't did that since y'all touched the Now That's TV, office. She ain't did nothing. Like, I'm over it. That was in Atlanta. Y'all in Cancun now. Like, why you keep saying something? And honestly, Yaz don't fight unless she involve herself in something, or it be more so her involving herself. Very much. It don't really be like the drama come to her. She got into it with Jules because she involved herself in many stuff because she felt like Minnie was too drunk. When it comes to Lauren, she involved herself in Kennedy stuff. Now her and Lauren ain't got to fight. So Yaz is very boring too, in my opinion. Like, if she not involving herself in nothing, she wouldn't have no storyline. Sai should be the last one saying who on the list, because bitch, if anything, you're one of the three. Like, you're top three. For real. Like, you haven't done nothing. I don't know why now that TV continue to bring you back, but this season showed that they probably would never call you again because you gave very much nothing. And while y'all over there turned to Caribbean, Manny, Chastity, y'all should be turned to the other side where Amber is. Amber has been the first. Day one has been born. She should be the main one y'all calling out. Main one. And another thing, Caribbean be talking so much in her confessionals, but being the scenes just standing there looking like who did it and why. You talking about, oh, y'all not talking about me. I'm not boring. Like, somebody smack her at the reunion. Like, no shade. She be looking for a lot in her confessionals. If anything, if it weren't for them saying that you was going home in the last episode, we still wouldn't know who you were. If we're just being honest. And we really don't know who you are. If it wasn't for your confessionals, you would be lost in the sauce somewhere. And I know Hennessy, Miss Big Bird, Miss, I jumped you, but I'm going to apologize. The next day is not up telling nobody to show personality. Just said last week on the panel or earlier this week on the panel that she's fading into the background and she really didn't give anything. So why are you telling somebody to show personality and all we know about you is, I'll fight. I'll fight. No, I'll fight. Tell her I'll fight her. And my thing is too, you popping in your confessionals, Caribbean, like, oh yeah, who y'all talk about? Yeah, well, ain't nobody born over here, but then y'all not talking about me, right? They're like, yeah, no, we not talking about you. Oh, okay. Like, you stood up looking for attention, baby, and barely still got some. And my thing is, well, yes, nobody told you to fight Jules. Like, girl, if you want to be friends with Jules, just say that. Like, girl, because I'm sick of you. And no, Minnie shouldn't have went home. She was the show for the first 5 episodes. Like, why should the show go home? If anything, she helped you get some camera time. Like, no. And at that point, you know, Minnie is done. Like, they said she kind of fade into the background when y'all get to Cancun. So let her start fading. Like, you the only one still bringing her up. Shut up. Okay, Key Baby, in my opinion, just need to get out the show. She's not giving much of anything. She in their face like, oh yeah, maybe I do need to step it up. In the confessional, just popping in like, girl, give it up, go home. Not much in it. I don't even know how she made the show. So Zanaya goes and she says a whole bunch of nothing. Like Hennessy said, girl, you trying to be a victim right now and you jumped her. You continuously jumped her. So no, and I don't care what type of point Zanaya is trying to make. Oh well, you got jumped. Who cares? I don't care. And stop saying that your eye was messed up beforehand. Your eye was not messed up beforehand, Zanaya. Kayla punched you in your eye, decked your eye, and got that eye. Shut up. Stop saying my eye was already messed up before this. Who did you fight at the reunion who messed your eye up? Exactly, nobody. You barely wanted to get in the field with Castellea. Y'all went one round and barely that. And then you went back over there and sat down. You didn't want to get that with her no more. You was begging, fiending for Queen D. Your eye was not already messed up. Kayla tore your eye, and that's just that. And you want to sit up here and be like, well, why you ain't give me with your sister? I don't care if she would have got you with a cow, a horse. She got you at the end of the beginning of the day. Then you telling her how she could have did, what she should have did. She said, you know what, shut up, come back out here and fight me again. Come fight me now. You still sitting there. You don't want to fight her one-on-one, so shut up. Like, I don't like all that coulda, woulda, shoulda. Oh, you jumped me with her, a girl you just met. It don't matter. Stranger, acquaintance, best friend, sister, lover, tore your ass. Oh well. Okay, she didn't jump Fly 9, but then got out there in the field with Fly 9 on Mean Girls, though. So what are you talking about? Her and Fly 9 absolutely got there, and she tore Fly 9 on the show. So she don't really have to keep proving a point with Fly 9 because she already had got Fly 9. When Fly 9 sat up there and poured that juice on her, she said, bring your ass outside. Fly 9 came outside, and they ran there, and Fly 9 ain't spent no more juice on her. She didn't keep bothering that girl after that. And no, that's not true. I will say this. Hennessy didn't power up on Zanaya when Kayla got there. In the beginning, you know, she kept, you want to fight? You want to fight? I'll get there with you. I'll get there. And she's still calling you out in this scene. You're not standing up. You're not trying to get that. Let that would have been Queen D. You'd have been over that table by now. Like, no, you be picking and choosing. And, you know, I do agree with Kayla. It wasn't no 5-minute fight. And they really didn't jump. It gave more so tag team. They did not jump her. They did not. Because when it started really becoming a jump, Hennessy stopped fighting. So I don't feel bad for Zanaya, nor do I care about anything Zanaya is talking about. Is Zanaya, like, she's the biggest hypocrite of the world. I could care less. And she kept her eyes open, and you didn't get your lick back. Spoiler, she never got her lick back. Please. They reunion. Woo, reunion. Zanaya popping it with Kayla. Kayla ain't liking it. Kayla try to go over there and get her. My thing is this: where's the chain? Where's the chain? Don't we supposed to be getting our lick back about that chain? I ain't heard anything about that chain yet. She had her chain on the bus. I know she said Ferrari gave it to her the next morning, but I feel as though because the chain was a part of, the last episode, we should know more about that chain. No, Snow, you involved yourself. She was just asking, like, it wasn't like she said Snow. She just said who ran up on Zanaya first, and she talking about you got her from the back. I don't care if she got it from the side. She still ran up first and hit her. And it don't matter. Like, mind you, Zanaya is the same one was seeing that the girl had just got jumped. Somebody pushed her to go run up on that girl. Like, I don't care if she bit the ankle first. Don't care, don't mind. It's no rules when it comes to how Hennessy got her lick back. So, as y'all know, Jules and Hennessy did fight, but Jules' eye is messed up from her fighting Kayla. So now Jules is like her homegirl Amber. Quiet, ain't got nothing to say, really don't need that because she really concerned about her eye. Okay, I definitely understand her being concerned about her eye, but at the same time, it's like, honey bunny, you really got a good squabble on you. Like, you is good TV. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your homegirl, on the other hand, Snow and Amber can go home for real. In my opinion, they are not good TV, but you good TV. I definitely feel like, she could have got that with Hennessy. I don't think nothing would have happened to her eye. But two, this is her first time having like a mark. So I get her being cautious and being careful. So, mind y'all, they had ended up making everybody go to their room, but Kennedy and Lauren, they was going to let them have a fair fade or whatever. Kennedy then make up an excuse. Oh, my sister Goody can't watch, so therefore I don't want to fight. Oh, absolutely not. Hell no. So, mind you, Lauren like, why we can't fight? Like, no, I don't care what she said, why we can't fight. Sway then ends up being like, she don't want to fight. I think, now this is me. Follow me now. I think that Sway was trying to let it be known, like, now that's TV don't make you fight. You can fight, but now that's TV not going to force you to fight. As y'all know, I feel as though they're trying to go in a different direction with a lot of this stuff. And two, they not gonna tell you that you gotta fight. They more so be looking for you to go over that counter. For you to find a way to fight the person. More so. That's really what they be looking for, in my opinion. Now, like, they not gonna tell y'all like, oh yeah, y'all can fight. They gonna be like, oh, no fighting, no this, no that, but you do what you want to do. More so. And again, like I said, when it comes to my panel video, I feel as though Lauren shouldn't just keep asking permission. It is her first time on TV, so I understand why she kept asking permission, but to an extent, girl, you just gotta go over there and get that. If you want that bad, you should just went over that table and got her. And Kennedy all of a sudden playing like she need that, running through the pool and all that. That girl was just right there in your face. You ain't have to run. She was right there. Y'all could have got that. You declined the fade. Now you running like down the pool trying to play like you trying to get her. You ain't trying to get her. So Goody just got beat up and forgot that she just got beat up to I like that. Hit her. So she like, oh, Kennedy the youngest on the show. Who cares? Kennedy was the same one popping it though. Young and all, she was the same one popping it. Acting like she needed that till y'all got to Cancun. So she the youngest on the show. That's my sis. Like, I'ma handle that behind my sis. You couldn't even handle that behind yourself. So she started running towards Lauren. Lauren, feels the wind coming towards her. So she gets ready and security like, nah, y'all ain't gonna fight. Lauren like, let's get it. I don't mind it. I never mind it. Like, let's get there. If you gonna fight for it, let's fight. Let's fight down. And my thing is, Goody to me, it's weird. No, your sister is weird. Your sister had no business talking about that girl. But since she wanted to talk about her, the girl had to let her know real quick that I ain't no child. I put belt to ass BTA every day. I don't play with you all. Kennedy and Goody talked to production. Kennedy is lying, a whole bunch of excuses. I don't care. You got money to make. You afraid. Girl, shut up. Where was all this energy when you called her out? Where was all that energy? Where was all that energy you was talking about her clothes, saying that she's wearing the same clothes from yesterday? Where is that energy? Nowhere to be found when now y'all have touched down in Mexico and she on you like white on rice. Like, girl, get out of here, please. Thank you. Next caller. Like, annoying. I never need to see her on my TV screen again. And then you a liar too, talking about that you just found out Lauren's name. You said Lauren wasn't popping that in the club. Caribbean was doing more than Lauren. So don't sit up here and lie, talking about something you just found out her name on the bus. No, you been knew her name. You was making TikToks with her, remember? And Kayla has already let us know that Kennedy's breath is tart. That's why she eating on that gum like it's the Last Supper. And you talking about Lauren clothes, but look what you got on. You look like overnight oats. Like, let's be serious here. You have no room to talk about nobody at all. You have on sleepwear as a regular everyday outfit. Be for real. Now, Lauren, I don't like the way Lauren argues. She argues very ugly to me like a child. I hate the way she argues. But that wasn't none of Yaz's business to get into. Regardless of whatever Kennedy said, her being done, she ain't gonna fight, whatever. Lauren has every right to be irritated, to be mad, and, to be on that. Yaz and Lauren get that behind Kennedy. I ain't gonna lie, it was definitely a tie. Yaz definitely, knocked Lauren off her feet, but Lauren got up very quickly. And, after she got up, they both was up in there. I'm talking about in it hard. Both of them did what needed to be done. Both of them did that very well. They got up in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Both of them girls was handling business. Mac. They was in it. Now, one thing that had me hollering, it was Jazz's reaction after the fight. Okay, how I get down. I give it up every time. I don't play with you. You all don't never have to play with me. Yeah, I put my wig on. I'm gonna jump fly. You all ain't think. You bitch, I get down. I get down while I'm mad at every time. But BTA, I'm in the mood. I'm on that squabble. What? Squabble up. I hit you with the bow. Like, girl, she had me hollering. Like, when you mad, when you turned up, and you ain't know it was finna go left, but it go left, and you just gotta talk about it out loud. That's what she gave. And I understand what Lauren is saying, because all of a sudden, everybody is Team Kennedy. Everybody is, I'll take the fade for Kennedy. Where did all these Kennedy allies come from? I didn't know we had Kennedy allies, because I would have ran that with y'all at, the office. I would have ran there with y'all there. We could have been got this out the way. I didn't know everybody was Team Kennedy, so I can understand that. And I will say this: Lauren don't necessarily look a mess. But I understand, like, she had 1 hour, and you could tell that she had 1 hour. She don't look a mess, but you could tell she didn't have a lot of time to prepare and look as done up as the other girls. But her confessional look, I definitely feel as though makes up for the time that she didn't have to, make sure she was glammed up or whatever. And that was the episode. This episode was real good. It definitely had me on my feet. A lot of faves were ran. Young and Reckless is super good. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love watching Young and Reckless. I really, really do. I really, really do. So in the next episode, Caribbean comes back talking about how she not born. Girl, I promise you, never gave a fuck. Don't care no more. Also, Zanaya ends up saying that Sai and Kennedy was on that behind her. Girl, they was all drinking. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. We was all drunk. We was really all talking. Nobody's going to be on that behind Zanaya but her cousin Mumek. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.